We are mainly funded by government money. We receive the money from the government and we offer directly to the community our services. And what is happening right now is that the communities, they are demanding more services, meaning for us they want more kids inside our schools. We have right now 15,000 kids, but the need is much more higher than that. So they are pressuring the government, and the government also is thinking about enhancing these numbers. We don't have enough teachers to do this job. I don't want to lose quality of work, so we need to do this as a process, not in just a signature in a paper saying let's do it. My role here is to keep things in a very, I wouldn't say comfortably track, but in a very responsible track. Otherwise we are just going to give numbers but not a good service to the communities. What is happening through this crisis around the world, economic crisis, is not happening in Brazil that much. We are a growing country. Everything inside Brazil is much more calm than it is elsewhere. So we have a very positive growing future ahead, but at the same time we have a lot of social needs from our past. I think that it's not good to have 80-85% of our budget depending on government funds. I think we should try to increase the amount of private money, because that will help us not to be so much affected by political changes. So this is a big challenge. The other is to train our staff members in the developing area, for instance, but also to train the technicians, the musicians, for instance. So we need to have a strategy to not only to change the administrative area of the organization, but also the technical area of the organization. So we are a young organization of only 5 years old. So we have grown very fast in this 5 years. We have more than 700 employees today, and 5 years ago we have only myself, and this was a very intense period. And since we are being asking to continue our growth, I'm a little bit afraid, because I really think that we should be having some time to make our strategies to what is going to be our future. So we have a lot of challenges ahead. Probably we will have to negotiate a lot, because the pressure for big numbers is always coming from the government area. The environment of the government is always asking for something to show the population, meaning that they are doing something. And on the other hand, what we do with the communities really show us that they need a lot of things. So it's a kind of ambiguous position, because my wish to continue this growing enterprise comes from the community work, not because of the government wish. So my advice would be that somebody that is in more or less the same situation, keep on listening to the community, because that's where our souls are connected, and try to continue your growth, but with responsibility to them, not to somebody that is even paying you to do that job. But what they are expecting is not exactly, it's the same thing as you are expecting with your job. So don't lose track of what is the real your real goal doing this social work.